Hey everyone, and welcome to another hemp tip. Today, we'll be giving you a quick shelter-in-place guide to grow your own hemp from home. Learning to grow your medicinal hemp for CBD is a great way to be self-sufficient in these turbulent times. So for those of you that are stuck at home for a while, this is a quick start guide to show you how to set up a small indoor grow quickly, cheaply, and with all the tools needed available through online delivery. The first thing you'll want to choose is if you want a single or multiple plant setup, and I'll break down the tools you need for each. For a single plant setup, you'll want to get a 2x2x4 feet grow tent, an appropriately sized grow light to accompany it, a small clip-on fan, a thermometer and hygrometer combo, and an inline fan with ducting to exhaust the air out. If you also need to mitigate the plant smell, then you'll need a carbon filter as well. If you're looking to grow a few more plants, then you'll need to switch to a 3x3x6 feet grow tent, which can easily fit 2 to 4 plants. And with a larger tent, you'll need a larger grow light, and then the same accessories as well. Now you'll need a pot, soil, and a feminized seed, as well as a grow fertilizer to feed the plant early on, and a bloom fertilizer to feed the plant after it starts to flower. Finally, to automate the light cycles, you also need a mechanical timer. And for a more detailed guide on how to put any of these things together, I've included links in the description for setting up each piece of the grow space, as well as links to where to buy everything. Now that you have it all built, it's time to grow a medicinal hemp plant. To start, set the mechanical timer so that the grow light is on for 18 hours a day. Ensure that when the light is off, that there are no outside light leaks into the grow tent by zipping it all up. Wet the potting soil and then bury the plant seed half an inch down before wetting the soil again. Wait until the seed germinates, and then when it starts to grow its second set of leaves, which are the first ones that don't look round, you can set up the clip-on fan to blow a little wind on the plant, which helps build stem strength. During this time, you'll want to feed the plant with a grow fertilizer, and I recommend either using fertilizer every other time you water the plant, or if you want to fertilize with each feeding, use the fertilizer at half the recommended dosage. Once the plant is almost half of the height of your grow tent, then it's time to change the grow lights to be on for only 12 hours a day. This triggers the plant to start flowering, and from here on out, the plant will stop producing leaves and start producing flowers. The plant will also grow another 50 to 100% in height, which is why you want to start flowering the plant before it grows too tall. Also remember that you can use training techniques, such as low stress training or topping, to force the plant to grow horizontally, which allows for larger yields from a single plant. Now that the plant is in the flowering cycle, you'll need to change from a grow fertilizer to a bloom fertilizer. And at first, the plant will do a final growth spurt at the beginning of the flowering cycle before the flowers start to appear. And once the flowers have appeared, from here on out, the plant will stop growing in height and focus all of its energy on developing the buds. The buds will keep on developing larger and larger over time, and depending on the plant's strain, it'll take about 2 to 3 months for the buds to fully mature. A quick way to tell that the plant is ready for harvest is when most of the white hairs on the buds have shriveled and darkened in color. Or, if you can magnify the buds, check the little crystals growing on the buds to see if any of them have started to turn from clear to cloudy white, which is a sign that the plant potency is at its peak. Or, if it's to turn amber, that means that the potency is past its peak and starting to degrade. From here, you can cut down the plant, remove the large fan leaves off the plant, give it a trim if you want, and then hang it up to dry in a cool and dark environment for about a week. Once that's done, you can now store the buds in mason jars to cure further, or process them right away to make your favorite CBD products. Growing hemp is a simple process that allows you to be able to control what's going into your plants and save a ton of money in the process. And if you have any more questions regarding this process, check out our horticulture series of videos, where I cover each step of the grow process in a lot more detail. Or check out our grow series of videos, where I document a bunch of my grows, from seed to harvest. Otherwise, you can check out our written guide, The Absolute Beginner's Guide to Creating CBD Products from Scratch. And that's it.